The Fully Geek.
Yes. What's going on, man? Then what's happening, boys?
Yo. What's good, yo?
What's good, man?
Yo.
Summertime.
Summertime.
Just sit back and rewind.
Come on.
It's clearly spring, but it's all right. Man. It's all right. It's all right.
Every man's got extra tan, another 5 shades.
Trust me.
Not me, boy. I'm not out there, brother. Anyway, we're gonna talk about that, bro. But yes, it's episode 85. Welcome. What's happening, people?
Yeah, man. Good, brother.
Man.
All
Good,
good, man.
good. It's all bright and that. It's shining all
Come
bright.
on. Not a cloud in sight. Come on.
All right, cool. Well, Joe, let's just go straight because I know you know we're talking about this weather thing. You know, want to talk about this weather thing.
Get
all right.
to it.
So yesterday, on Monday, the 29th of March, was the lift of lockdown. I got stage 1, I guess, whatever. I don't know what you're calling it.
Yeah.
Basically, they want to minimize travel, but you can meet up to 6 people outside in private gardens. Some outdoor sports facilities are open. But yeah, that's about it, basically. You're allowed to kind of go outside. You don't have to stay at home anymore. Where before they tell you to stay at home, you're allowed to be on road. Yeah? So I'll give you an example. Monday, obviously now you got sports facilities open. Monday, I got to take little man football training. He's been excited. He ain't had football since December. Yeah, he's looking forward to it. I picked him up after work, took him to football training. I said, whoa. I said, what? Has football expanded that much? There is so many people here. I looked around. The park was heaving. I said, watch, these people are going to watch. In a couple weeks' time, they're going to say, okay, guys, you had the opportunity to come out of lockdown. Serves you right. It's your own fault. Back now.
Nah, but you know what? God forbid, because...
No, God forbid, for real.
Yeah, because I heard like summertime, COVID won't be strong. Do you know what I mean? It's not. It won't be as potent in the summertime.
Yeah,
when the heat's around.
They say it's a seasonal thing, isn't it?
Yeah. So hopefully, you get me, man can just go back to normal without any peaks. You get me?
It's true, you know. As you say that, Nate. Like I went to the park yesterday, and yeah, bare football training and practice. Like it's crazy.
Bro, I'm telling you, and obviously I went. Where I went in like NJ's football training near Stamford Hill, like South Tottenham, yeah, Markfield Park. So you see a lot of the local community in the park, yeah. Bruv, they were out here in full force, man. I'm talking proper. Every bit of grass was full. People were coming out in shorts. Girls were coming out in lack of clothing, and I get it. Like you haven't been able to wear these outfits for a little while, but we're out here.
I see bare topless men just walking past today as well.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else, boy.
No.
I was thinking, what's he going to say?
Send me your location, and I'll be right there.
Get your mind out the gutter.
I was like, bro, like, research purposes.
Get your mind out the gutter.
Yeah, no, it's proper. And obviously today was really hot, and tomorrow's supposed to be quite hot as well. Yeah. I'm just like, for me, it's just that. Bro, hold on 1 second. You know that we're not allowed to have gyms open, yeah? Gyms are not open until April the 12th, yeah?
Yeah.
So on my way to work, and I'm not going to beat up because it's there, feds can see it, yeah? There's a gym, like a muscle man gym almost, like, you know, like a big man gym kind of thing, yeah? And what they did is that during last lockdown, like last summer, whatever, they moved all of their gym equipment to outdoors. So it used to be like a gym's car park, but they basically just moved all of the equipment outdoors. So
that's a good idea, you know.
Standard.
Why were they letting people in yesterday? Bro, I'm just like, the gates open, people are walking in and working out, and I was like, huh? I'm sure this was on the road to the map to recovery, bro.
Well, you know what? It's a loophole, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming they're doing. They're trying to say, look, it's an outdoor sports facility.
Exactly. Say something, innit?
Yeah, well, people are out here I said, okay, I might join. Like, do you know what I mean? Let me go and join until the 12th of April. But yeah, like I said, how are you not finding the weather today anyway?
No, I went out for a walk today.
Yeah, nice, man.
Yeah, and everyone was out, like you said, everyone was just out, like having picnics, like just the park was packed, like proper packed, and then like everyone's just happy, smiley face. Oh, you all right? Yeah, you all right? I had a madness today though. But I was shopping, yeah. And I done shopping there, and I put the trolley in front of the car in it, and I had to get the shopping bags from the back. So I went to the back of the car to get the shopping, and the trolley rolled, bang, hit the next car. Yeah.
I can't believe.
Now, I didn't hear nothing, so I come up with my bags. Where's the trolley? Oh, there it is. And I just pulled the trolley backwards in it. And
scrape up the man's car.
Bro, I didn't even know. I didn't even know the trolley touched the car. I just saw the trolley near the car in it.
Yeah.
I just took it out. I pulled it back. I just started putting the grocery in the bags and stuff. Yeah. And then the woman comes up to me. You just hit my car. I was like, what are you talking about? The car's parked. He goes, no, the trolley hit my car. I was like, did it? So yeah. I was like, all right. I didn't see it hit the car. So I mean, because well, that mark wasn't there before. I was like, you see the trolley with that mark? Yes. We saw you pull the trolley back, and then now there's a mark there. I was like, cool. All right. So what do you want? She's like,
no, I'm sure you said it in a more nice way.
No. I said, so okay. I said, what do you want me to do? I said, what do you want me to do? She goes, oh, do you want to go for insurance? I said, it's insurance. I can't even hit your car. I can't go for insurance.
Imagine listening, you know on claims because
a trolley, you know.
Well, my trolley's not insurance.
Exactly. But I was like, you know what? I said, you know what? I thought, you know what? Calm on, just if that's the case, just take my number down, get the thing, and holler at me in it. She's like, okay, cool. And she just took my number and stuff and drove off.
Are you being serious? Wow.
Yeah.
Was it a proper was it any damage though?
A little chip.
Did you say sorry to her for doing
that?
No.
I said sorry because obviously she's a blonde white woman. I'm a black guy. I don't want to cause no friction. Even the way I didn't know hand movements. I didn't scream. I didn't shout. And she had two kids with her as well. So I was just like, you know what? Let me just talk to her on a silver note. I said, I didn't see my trolley hit your car. My trolley moved, yes, and I pulled it back.
The trolley.
The trolley, yeah. Do you know what I mean? So, like in the court of law, guys, like, would I be blamed for that? The court of law trolley.
I have no idea, bro. I've never heard anything like it in my life. To be
fair, trolley is your responsibility, isn't it?
Sounds quite comical.
No, but it's the trolley.
I put it was stationary. It was stationary when I left it,
bro.
And the wind must have licked it a little piece. Anyway.
All I'm saying, we need an update next week, innit? The fans need an update. Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know if she hollers at you.
Kel, the trolley, and the car insurance. That's what we need, bro.
And Kel, cool. I hope she's calling you just for the trolley thing. So I know she's not the one staying like.
Wait. Slow down. Slow down, man. I don't want trouble out here, bro.
Yeah, no. I was mad, like, after I said, you know what? I said sorry. You know what I mean? And that was it. Cool. She goes, no, it's fine. Because she goes, listen, I want to sell this car. And now, if this little chip now, obviously, you can still sell it, but she has to dramatize it. I can't say it now, can I?
Why is she saying all that for? Absolute nonsense.
Yeah. She wants P, bro. She wants P.
Yeah, that was my day, by the way. Yeah, sorry, guys.
Yeah, no. Imagine, so, I could do my morning walk, yeah? So, I was doing my morning walk this morning. Like, I walked all over the gaff, went up to, like, Stamford Hill, Manor House, Wood Green, Turnpike Lane, did all this kind of stuff, yeah? Then, as I got to like back to ends, I was crossing the road, like I was walking, and I see this man walking this dog, like this big dog, yeah, big man as well. Like it looks like maybe he does security or something, yeah.
Okay.
But I see them walking across the road. But to be honest, I'm thinking that I'm going to pass them before they cross the road. Yeah, they cross the zebra crossing. But obviously, I get there at the same time. Why did the dog go for me, bro? No, not even. No. On a level now. Let me explain this here. I'm not talking. The dog barked.
Like it went for you. Like
it went for me. Like,
bruv,
the dog was in the air. The man yanked it back with the thing, bro. Merv, I don't know if the thing is, I don't even know if it made noise. I got my headphones in. Like I'm listening to Ludacris or Merkson. I was listening to Merkson. I wasn't even paying no attention. Like I don't like dogs anyway. But I'm like, bruv, I'm just walking. I'm on a mission.
No mind, yeah.
Not paying no mind. I'm like, don't even fend it. The man's dead.
But you're always wary in it.
Always wary. I looked over, I saw the dog in the air. I said, whoa. If my man didn't yank it, what was going to happen to me?
Well, head clean off.
I'm just listening to music, Like, the heart starts beating a little bit faster. I was like,
yeah, of course.
I was like, whoa, man. He yanked it. I said, okay. If I see you again, I'll give you space. Because I did it. That's what I'm saying. Like the barking thing, I get.
But what did the guy say though? Because this is what I'm saying. These dogs owners, they need to have control of their dogs, bro.
Yeah,
although he yanked it back, but you got to know the dog you have. Muzzle that shit.
And I think I think it must be security dog or whatever. There has to be. I don't know what it was, but it's one of them. Like it was a Blancs dog. You get me?
Was it a German Shepherd or
no? Whatever, like an Alsatian thing. I don't even know.
I meant specific, German Shepherd.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, we said security.
Dog, yeah, it was one of those ones. It was a black dog. I don't know what dog it was, but it was big. Yeah, like it could have been a Rottweiler. I don't know, but it was just big.
Probably a Bull Mastiff or something.
But all I know,
why are you giving this dog different types? We never know what dog it is.
Bull Mastiff.
It could be a Labrador.
No, it wasn't, man. It was.
When they said Rottweiler, they got the faces in it.
Yeah, Kel knows what I mean, bro. Like we don't know dogs, but we know dogs in it.
Yeah. Come on, when you know dogs in it.
Like it was a dog that man them would walk around the road with, and you'd go, okay, cool, leave him alone. He's got a dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just for me. I looked at
no crazy titch dog in it.
Yeah. I looked to my left. I saw the dog in the air, and I said, "No way," because there was nothing I could do about it.
I would have done the moonwalk instantly, bro.
Moonwalk, but I do backflips, bro.
Look, I've realized. It's like the other day when I went for a walk and I saw the horse, bro. These animals can outrun me. Where the hell am I going, bro? Where am I going? Like, if anything, I'm just gonna make it more painful. Because I'm going to be mid-run and he's going to bite me.
But what did the owner say? Did the owner apologize or anything?
Bro, I had my headphones in, bro. I just kept on walking. I acted like it didn't affect me. I just kept on walking. I don't know what he said, bro. But I don't think he apologized.
No.
But also, the way that he yanked the dog, like, I didn't want him to stand there and apologize to me. Because I felt like the dog would still try and come for me. Like I didn't know if it saw me as an F.
But this is what I'm saying. These owners need to know their dogs. So like muzzle it. If your dog's that type of dog, muzzle it up, man.
Yeah,
straight.
That was it was a little bit like, whoa, okay, cool. I'm not doing that walk tomorrow though. I'm going.
Wait, when it waits for you tomorrow on the street corner.
Yeah, man's going for a different route.
I'm waiting for you, Nate. Innit? I'm waiting for you.
I was like, whoa.
I don't remember. I put a video in the group months ago when the guy was just mind his own business, putting rubbish in the bin.
Yes, and the dog ran across the road. Told you that's what I'm saying.
This clot, you know. Oh gosh.
Nah, I'm a fight for dog owners still. Have you not been seeing the royal family have been doing like some big PR stuff? They've been getting lots of pictures with Prince William and his black best friend.
Out of nowhere.
I never heard about this guy before, but they're doing a lot of press. A lot of press.
Oh, I didn't even know that until you mentioned it earlier.
No, I saw it. I saw one picture of it. Yeah.
But he's had like a double page spread in the newspaper. He's talking about like, me and William back in the day in Scotland and all sorts. I was like, okay. Never heard of him before in my life. I just thought that
he's the kid's godfather.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, he is.
No, I don't think he is. But as I'm saying, I thought the royal family was above that PR stuff. Love it. Like, no one cares.
Yeah.
Like, take out the contingency plan quickly.
Yeah, like, if you say you're not racist, you're not racist.
No, but if it was only Tom, Dick, or Harry that said it, fair enough. But because it's a royal member saying it, they have to react to it. They have to react.
Yeah, but you know what it is? Like, in this day and age, those kind of things are stories for a day until the next big thing happens. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're always 2-3 days away from something else happening to somebody else and that taking a limelight.
And to be honest, a lot of people have forgotten about that whole Meghan situation.
That's what I'm saying. They forgot about it, bro. No one even talks about their uncle again.
It's weird. It's probably died down, isn't it? Like,
quickly.
It's like, unless of course you actually go out of your way to look for it, it's just not there anymore. So strange.
Yeah, but yeah, do their thing, man.
Yeah, and then do you not hear about the GMTV stuff?
Yeah, I received the notifications today from my good friend Nate.
Yeah, I was doing research for the pod. It seems that there has been a little bit of kind of commotion with Alex Beresford. He was hosting part of the breakfast show. Some comments got a little bit wild, talking about Alex is now unsuckable, the race card all the way to the back. Just when it couldn't get any worse, the smug weatherman is now presenting the show. Suppose he'll put it down as racism that everyone has now turned to Sky News. Now, folks, let's show some support for Alex backstabber matter. And for me, I just put stuff like, is it that like is like Pierce got like I don't even think Pierce didn't get sacked. Pierce left. for whatever reason, Pierce left, and there was a double-page spread in one of the newspapers over the weekend, which I refused to buy.
No, neither did it. Yeah.
Like I feel like the general public, they take this thing far, boy.
It's not with that. What did Alex do?
Did nothing.
Alex just stated his point in a nice, calmly manner. Like I don't understand why people are upset with Alex. I have no idea.
And that's what it was. Like he didn't cause the commotion.
No, he wasn't cussing Piers. He wasn't, you know what I mean?
Do you know what it is? People love Piers, isn't it? Like the people that are vexed, obviously, they probably tune into Good Morning Britain whenever he's on. They he's just love Piers, and now that he's gone, it's like, who's to blame for this?
Yeah.
Let's blame Alex, isn't it?
No,
it's not Alex's fault, obviously. Like Piers chose to walk off. Like he could have just stayed his ground and said sorry. Do you know what I mean? Or whatever. But yeah, it's just like they're just gonna blame someone for it.
Yeah. But like I said to you, Nate, man, these comments and these things that rear their ugly heads, it just lets me know that we will never ever be. I don't know if you man saw we'll never be accepted, but I don't know if you man saw David Nami recently.
Yeah.
When,
when the woman said that
English.
And
Yeah.
What she used, polluting. We are polluting. Look at that. That's how you know, bro. We would never, we'll never be accepted, or we could like, and these things are just reminders that this is not our home. Do you know what I mean?
And for me, and it's scary because you think to yourself, is this what the majority think, or is this a minority? But you almost feel like certain time it coming like it's a majority. Certain time,
I'm going with the majority.
Like where before I thought it was like a minority, which was few and far between. The fact that it happens so often makes me think that maybe it's more frequent than that.
Yeah, 100%, man. You got to remember, we're in London. Everyone forgets about the outskirts and the whole of the UK. Like apart from the main cities in Britain, part of that, like main Britain, bro, I guarantee majority will have that same trail of thought.
Yeah, and Lammy was trying to properly say no. What it was is like, do you know what I mean? I was born here, blah 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 blah. They were like, nope, you're not English. You're not English. You might be British. You're not English.
I never call myself English. Anyway.
No, I've never called myself English. I've always, if anything, I've said I'm British, but I've never said I'm English.
Yeah.
So I understood where both of them were coming from, but David, he was very much like
no. It was the pollution word that triggered me. Everything else she was saying, even the Anglo-Saxon thing is wrong, because Anglo-Saxon means you are mixed with the Vikings.
Yeah, the Celtics, the Vikings.
Yeah. That's what Anglo-Saxon is. Do you know what I mean? So she even got that muddled up. She doesn't even know her own history. Yeah.
I done my research, and my name goes all the way back to 1500.
Yeah.
But
none of these things surprise me. I'm not shocked. And
no. And then obviously you saw, Kel, you put in the group, my favorite word. They're gonna try and remove my favorite word.
Oh yeah.
It took a year for them to listen to that episode of the pod, but they finally got there.
It's the worst word ever invented. I don't know. Acronym, sorry. The worst acronym ever invented.
Yeah, but I even, to be fair, even the minority ethnics, like, I think that's an awful word as well.
Bro, so you just disregarded everyone else. Like,
everybody else.
Fully cussing out everyone else, you know, black, Asian, you know what I mean? Then the rest of this.
The rest of it, it's all of you together.
I've never liked it either, man. Like, just the word minor, like.
Yeah. I think all of it, I think it's a bit much, man. It's 2021, man. Do you know what I mean? Also, any of you watched Formula One this weekend?
I didn't, but I kept an eye on it. But yeah.
Lewis Hamilton back to winning ways. Yeah. So hopefully he still wins. Well, hopefully he wins the title again this year. That'd be quite nice.
Break the record now, man. Just go for it.
What? So is he equal Schumacher or something?
He's equal Schumacher's now, but if he wins this one, then
that's it. He's the all-time.
He's all-time. Yeah.
Jeez, and he's still young as well.
Yeah, man.
Is he? How young is he now?
Mid-30s, I'll say. I think he's mid-30s. Yeah.
You know, it's weird.
But it's car racing, you know. I don't know. Like,
I don't know how old you could be as a driver.
Yeah.
Once you're over like 34, 35, it's right off, man. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
No young thing.
No, but not in sport. Though. I don't feel like certain sports how you can get away with it.
Like golf. If you could play till you're like 100, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm just hating, innit? I've got no sports. No piece of sports blood in me at all, bro.
What are we talking about? You got the running gene, bro.
Bro, you see what happened next?
Next year. Kel.
Yeah, man.
Did you watch your boy Dillian? Bro?
Come on. You know, I wasn't shook, but I was like, please, Dillian, like, just because I like in the first round, I saw that he was laying the punches, but he was also thinking at the same time. Like I saw him moving his head a lot because he's just being wary of that right hook coming again. So yeah, he was very, very clever the way he boxed, and you could tell he was all about it, all gun blazing, man. It was all about the power knockouts.
There was a little bit where I felt like he was blowing, like.
No, you think so?
Dillian, yeah, there was like I think round 2, maybe it was.
But you know what it is, though, bro. Man injured his hamstring. You know.
Who did it?
Yeah, but they showed foot afterwards. He was getting interviewed, and they were taking the straps off his thighs. He goes, "Bro, I was injured, man. My hamstring was gone, but I couldn't. I still had to fight through it, man.
Yeah.
I had to. There's no way I'm casting. But imagine he postponed the fight again. No, he goes, no.
No, you can't.
Yeah, he had to go through it.
Yeah, no, it was good. And to be fair, he should have won the first one, really.
Yeah, he should have. He knocked him down like 3 times. He knocked him down. You know what I mean? It's just,
he just got the call. But yeah, this one, he took him well.
Bro. But Povetkin is strong, though. He's got a strong chin, though, man. Because he took some heavy shots, bro. Proper heavy shots.
That's my only other thing is Dillian always goes for that over the hand one, the overhead one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want him to kind of mix it up a little bit. But I don't know, maybe that's his thing.
When it connects, it connects. Yeah.
But the only bad thing is now, who's he get to fight?
Exactly. This is the thing, because obviously he's meant to fight Fury, but now Fury's tied in with Joshua now. And that's a 2-fighter.
Minimum.
Yeah, it's a 2-fight. So, like, yes, yeah.
Wilder, innit? It has to be.
No, yeah, I don't know if Wilder's on that anymore.
Yeah, well, I don't know where his head is, you know, Wilder. I have no idea where his head is.
It's like he's shook, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like Tyson Fury just not some sense into that he can't box. You know when you think because think about it, he's been winning knockouts all the way through his career, innit? And when someone comes to schools you out, and it was not really even the draw, people say Fury should have won. You know what I mean? So when someone schools you like that in a sport that you think you are excellent in, it can wake you up like, rah, like, am I really built for this sport? So I don't know if that's what he's going through, but he's definitely going through some sort.
Yeah, because it's been almost two years now, isn't it, since he lost?
Yeah, I would say so. Probably about 2 years. Yeah.
Yeah, because in boxing terms, 2 years goes quick, and you get older, and you just lose your abilities somewhat.
Because you know what? Technically, I believe I read this somewhere, but he could come up and say, "No, I'm fighting Fury," and no one could do it because in the contract, there's a rematch clause in the contract.
It was 3 fights, but I don't know if Fury paid him off.
I don't know. I don't know.
Because to be fair, even though they say this Wilder Joshua thing, I mean Fury Joshua signed, I don't think it is.
Because he hasn't come out of really.
They've signed to say
they've agreed.
Agreed it's to say that a fight can happen.
Yeah,
but I thought Joshua had to agree to have a fight with Wilder at some point, but I don't know if they ain't got a venue, they haven't got a date, they haven't got nothing set in stone.
No.
It's a bit strange that the fact that they've the why saying the sign, usually that stuff is already done. Like
because Fury or Joshua haven't come out and said, yeah, we're ready.
No one said
it. It's Eddie that's come out and said it.
And the thing is, they'll be lucky because if any of the belts say the mandatories have to fight them, they can't fight. Because there was talk that Joshua would have to give up a belt to fight.
Yeah, 100%. No, not to fight. No,
to fight Fury.
Yeah, he has to give up his IBF.
No, this is for the undisputed. So the undisputed means you win all the belts. So you can't give up no belts. This is for all the belts. Whoever wins takes all the belts.
Yeah, no, but they were saying that Joshua has a mandatory, and that belt want him to fight his mandatory. And if he chooses to fight Tyson Fury before his mandatory, he loses that belt.
Yeah, okay. Well, I know what you mean. Right. But there must be some way around it because this is a massive fight.
Yeah, but remember, it doesn't serve the box, it doesn't serve the belts any purpose to have a champion that holds all of them.
No, but it's just that bragging rights. Like Lennox Lewis was the last undisputed, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but what I mean is, what I'm saying, as for the boxer it does, but I mean for those, remember they're all, 4 or 5 different boxing companies, isn't it?
Yeah.
It doesn't benefit them because they're like, well, no, because if you have one person that holds all the belt, that means they can't fight all their mandatories. So it kind of like stops the lineage of that belt.
Yeah, it is a headache. But that's what it needs to get these fights over and done with this year, man. Just sort it out, quick things. You know what I mean? So everyone can move on.
And then whoever gets it just retires.
Yeah,
the belts.
Basically, yeah, that's literally.
But you got to remember, like the Klitschko's held the belts for years and years and years as well. You know, the two brothers, they held those belts for time. I think like 10 years, I reckon. Them two held the belts.
Yeah, one had one and the other had the others, isn't it?
Yeah, so they held them two held the belts for years, man.
And never fought each other either.
Nah,
they wouldn't fight each other.
Yeah.
Can you imagine you're fighting your brother for the championship?
Yeah, straight. Family, innit?
No.
We'll wake up afterwards, innit?
Oh, your mum will switch on you.
Can you imagine? Yeah, your mum will switch.
Your mum will switch.
There'll be no Christmas dinner, boy.
It's like that film Warrior, isn't it? With Tom Hardy and
what's
his name? Joel Edgerton.
Yeah,
that's probably true. You know, before we move on from this, you know, you see DillianWhyte's interview. He gave him the belt, and he goes to Eddie Hearn. This is not the belt.
Yeah, where the diamonds at? There's no diamonds on this one.
No, they gave me the wrong belt. No, that one's got diamonds. Like, now I'm gonna go back and get that belt. I was busting up.
He's a character, man.
I like Dillian.
I like him.
Did any of you watch the pre-fights?
I watched the fight before it. That was a slugfest, boy.
Yeah. Did any of you watch what's his name? Ricky Hatton's son.
No, I missed that one.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's.
Is it good?
I don't know.
Did he win?
Yeah, he won. But he was fighting a guy that was just there to make him look good.
Okay.
You know, like when you fight a journeyman, that's just his job, just to make you look good. Yeah. But yeah, that was all right. It was good. Rich, you watch MMA? I don't watch that stuff.
It's too violent.
Okay, cool. I don't watch it. But apparently there's 3 black title winners.
Champions, yeah.
I don't watch the thing. I don't know nothing to do with
it. Yeah, I know one's called Israel and one's called but yeah, I don't watch it, but I'm in a group where it's like they love it and that's all they chat about. That's all they talk about. So like I catch up on it from like I'm in. But yeah.
I saw the images, but I saw them as animation. At first I saw someone designed some graphic thing. I thought, what animation is this? And I realized it's obviously related to the MMA stuff and UFC. Yeah. But yeah, it's big, man. Big.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out them, man. You don't want to muck about it, them, man, boy.
Nah, man.
Also, on a sadder note, RIP goes out to Claude today.
Oh, man.
From AFTV. So it was announced by his family that he had lost his life yesterday. It hasn't come out why he lost his life, if it was old age suicide or whatever, I don't know. But I know there was like lots of cryptic kind of messages and stuff that he had sent before.
He was sent,
saying that he's going to go back to go and be with his mum and all that kind of stuff.
And man, Claude, man. Yeah, that one hit me hard because obviously you man know I watch it all the time, AFTV. I watch it, and he was a character, man. Even when he lost his job there, I was pissed. I was like, why? He said nothing wrong. He said nothing wrong. I knew what he meant. I knew what he meant. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know why the whole world took it the other way. I'm like, he didn't mean it. He didn't mean that. He didn't mean it.
But that's what I'm saying. It's that cancel culture, bruv.
Yeah, especially that particular that period of time as well. It was early last year, right? It was all around George Floyd dying, everyone
kick it out and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So it was one of the victims that lost his role. But sorry, go on.
I was gonna say no. It was a love. I used to love watching him because he's cracked me up. He was so emotional about Arsenal. So emotional.
Super.
Like you can see the spit flying out his mouth when he's talking. Do you know what I mean?
And you know, he's getting so angry. Like he's giving himself a headache. You know, he's giving yourself a headache. I'm the one. I get emotional. I know I get emotional. Like, and I just have to go sleep.
You get emotional now.
I just have to go sleep and sleep it off. But him, he's just he was funny. Obviously, his catchphrases and everything he had. He didn't realize he made a catchphrase like. It's time to go. That was just legend.
But the thing about it, Robbie didn't finish the sentence, you know. It was like, so Claude, it's time to go.
And everyone around him went absolutely
mental.
Berserk. Yeah, so them days there, it was Claude and Ty.
They'd be tag teams. They'd be tag teams.
Yeah. They used to beef each other all the time.
I think to be fair, I think they're still beefing. Or they were still beefing, should I say?
Yeah, apparently, because I saw Ty on your show, Nate.
No rules.
Yeah, and he and they mentioned Claude's name, and he's like, basically it's like they don't chat no more.
Yeah.
So Ty must be feeling it, man. He must be feeling
Shout out Specs still.
Shout out Specs. Yeah, man.
But towards Specs, you don't watch the program. Specs, you gotta know about Specs. Specs is a legend in the game.
Yeah.
No, I know who Specs is, but I'm just saying you mentioned him, and I was just.
Oh no, Specs has got his own show called No Rules.
It's a podcast.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and Ty was on there a couple of weeks ago.
Ty's a funny guy.
Yeah.
But and obviously I think towards the end he was suffering from some form of mental health kind of thing. Yeah. And I think it's just important to always, like I said, check up on people. And that's, to be fair, that's the second high profile AFTV person that's passed away in the last year.
Who else?
Heavy D.
Oh yeah, Heavy D, man. Yeah.
And obviously it's mad because they're just regular folk, innit? Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
They're like me with the season ticket, but they just decided to talk on the platform where at the beginning days I just stood in the background. You know what I mean? When I was on the AFTV, I was like, "Oh, there's a background, like just trying to be in the background." Now I just walk past.
Yeah, but RIP to Claude, man, 100%.
But it also brought me down to a thing, like, I don't know, about stuff like online trolling, man. Like, and I guess even earlier we're talking about stuff like the feedback for GMB. Like, we had the legend Thierry Henry come out this week, and he said that, look, because of this kind of all this online trolling and all the how you can just make a kind of account and abuse people. Like, he just said until it's sorted, he's coming off social media.
Because until the same way they pick up on copyrights, until it's not that same procedure on racism or bullying, then he's not involved anymore. I suppose it's true. Look, if you put up something else, if you put something on our Instagram page, they're quick to take it down. Just quick copyrights, it's not allowed. Shut it down quick. So why can't I do the same when it comes to racism or bullying?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, man.
For real.
And again, like I said, it's always remember. Like I said, I've always said, bro, you got to fight with the same fight for all things, innit?
Yeah.
Whether it be racism, sexism, homophobia, whatever the thing is.
Yeah.
Like, we expect the fight to be exactly the same, bro.
100%.
Yeah. So I do get it. Don't get me wrong. We've had a couple comments on our socials occasionally. I think there was one point where we had this random, like, which was properly getting abusive and racist. I think it was around the time we did the George Floyd stuff. Yeah. And I remembered, and I was about to go for him, and I said, "Hold on, I don't even know this guy." Like, it could be a bot, it could be a random 6-year-old that's just got the internet and is just doing the most. But I know sometimes comments can get you to those places
very easily.
Yeah.
Well, can I give an honourable shout out to Chucky as well? I listened to his podcast the other day, and it's proper emotional, man. There's only a few. Thank you. There's only a few people I listen to because most other podcasts, no disrespect, they're all doing their thing, but like lashing girls and beef and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's cool because we all do it, so it's fun to listen to. But Chucky always comes from another perspective of the way he does his podcast. It's always real, even when he's talking about girls and whatever. He says it for another way. Like, he even gets like an urban financer to come onto the pod every now and again, just to help us with our finances and to know what's what and how to make money and blah blah blah, how to save money. So he's always for the community. Do you know what I mean? That's why I always listen to Chucky's podcast. It's called Halfcast. Him and Poet, and but it's more time him on his own nowadays. And so his stepfather passed away recently.
Yeah, I saw a picture.
Yeah, and he's been in his life since he was 9 years old. And the way he broke it down, bro, it was so emotional. So, like, I definitely think you guys should go listen to it as well. It's really, really touching. Like, the way, like, his father, like, stepfather didn't try and impose it. So, like, listen, I'm your dad now. No, I just came in, done his thing. You know what I mean? When Chucky needed him, he was there for his mum. Chucky's dad loved him. Chucky's dad's family, they all loved him. Do you know what I mean? And he's one of those guys that was just there for the whole family. Do you know what I mean? And then as time went on, when he was eating, every time he finished eating, there's a piece of food on the side of his mouth. And Chucky's mom was like, "How come every time you finish eating, there's always some food at the side of your mouth? What's going on?" And he goes like, "Yeah, people at work have been seeing that as well. I don't know." And then he was at work one time and he was just slurring his words. And obviously, Chucky's mom said, "Come home, we need to go to hospital." He goes, "No, I need to finish the job first."
Did he get a stroke or something?
This is the thing. He went to the hospital, done the whole scan thing. He had a brain tumor. He had a brain tumor, man. And as time went on, different things were happening. The brain it's mad, bro. That's time on he didn't know how, it was like the knife and fork was in the wrong hand, and then as time went on, he couldn't walk, and Chucky had to teach how to walk. Do you know what I mean? And as time went on, he couldn't talk. His speech totally went. As time went on, he went blind. Do you know what I mean? And then took his last breaths, and the thing is, luckily the mum and Chucky were at home at the time. I think Chucky was upstairs, and mum called out to Chucky to come downstairs. I think he's taking his last breath. He's taking his last breaths because he was like taking some deep breaths. And then they're both there with him, and they're both just to say how much they love him, how much they're there for him, and he just take his last breaths, and he just dies in their arms. You know what I mean? And I was like, it goes to how this was going on since last year July, all the way now. No one knew about it. He said the pod was his therapy. Do you know what I mean? Like, comes to the pod, speaking to his friends and stuff. It was his therapy. It was his escape. But in the back of his mind, he didn't want to be there as well because he wanted to be there for him. Do you know what I mean? So that was his struggle, not always being there for him. But he knew he had to do his work as well, obviously, to survive and stuff. But he goes, being on the pod is therapy, and it helped him get through it, and certain people around him and blah blah blah. Do you know what I mean? So it was a really, really good pod to listen to, man.
That's the latest one, yeah?
Yeah, the latest one, yeah.
Right, cool, man. That's what I'm listening to on my walk, man.
Yeah. So guys, look out for each other, man. Look out for family, friends. You know what I mean? Just never know their last days, man. So let's always check up on each other, man, and stuff like that.
No, real talk, man.
Yeah.
No, man. Shout out Chucky, man. Yeah. No, I don't want to say that, but yeah, no. Especially how when you was describing how he is, like how his family was with the stepdad and his dad, all that.
Yeah.
And it's a weird one because that's how I've always known life to be, if that makes sense. Like the blend as a blended family. Like like obviously not really come from broken homes, that's not the right word, you get me? But we come from homes where, for example, maybe our parents are not together, some of them are together, what have you. But that was never a thing. Like my dad, my stepdad, they all chat, they know each other, my mum, my stepmom, everyone's brethren, you know what I mean? So I always find it weird when someone tells me that they have like an evil stepmother or like an evil stepdad and they don't get on with people, because like that was never how my life was. So yeah, so I respect that bit because I get it. You get me? I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. Let me come off the thing before my mum starts cussing me for putting her business out in the streets. Sorry, mum. Because she'll holler at me as well. Like, she'll holler at me. All right, cool. Anything else been going on in the big wide world?
Nah, man.
All right, cool. Let's get into some TVs. I keep on saying that, and I expect Richard to have made like a little what's it called, an intro music or something for that little bit there, but he hasn't yet.
Is that a hint? Yeah?
It was very much a hint. It was very much a hint.
Chicka TVs.
Yeah, something. Do you know what I mean?
TV shows.
No, not a jingle though. Like a little change in beat, though. A little change in beat. All right, cool.
Just say.
Don't be silly. All right, guys. All right. Disney Plus. Last week Friday was the Falcon and Winter Soldier episode 2. So Falcon and Winter Soldier finally got together. Yeah. Bucky and Sam. What were your opinions on the episode?
You know, I felt like I still enjoyed it, still here for it, but it was mad how the first episode they weren't together, which I liked. I thought, yeah, it was nicely so placed. It was proper like just character building for the both of them, and then this episode was just like, oh, you should have took the shield when I didn't want to. Where are you going? I'm going to do this mission. I'm coming with you. And
you took the words right outside of
it was like it's almost like they had to compensate for the first episode. Which I feel like no, the first episode was fine. You didn't need to be together. Like, in fact, I was shocked that they weren't in the first episode together, but it worked. And now it's like they're just there, and you know, they've been thrown into this therapy session with each other. It's like, Sam, you could have said no. You know, you could have just said no in it. Like, but it's mad because I think the writing in this one probably wasn't the greatest, but the execution was still good. I still enjoyed it. The action was there. Which you know, Marvel just get away with these things all the time, innit? Because they just know how to make something entertaining despite all their flaws, really, as well. But no, it was a good episode.
No, sorry, go on.
No, I was going to say one thing. Shout out my boy Shagan. He's been getting on to you, man, because he's like, nah, what's going on with Kel and Merv? Why are they getting on to Falcon so much? Andy Mackie, he ain't done nothing. I was surprised.
We picked him up.
No, he goes, last week, I was so surprised. We're like, no, I take a little bit of it back. They were like, bro, he was on to you. I was in the car yesterday. He was getting on to both of you, bro. So
sorry, man. I'll do better.
Don't apologize to Shagan, man.
I don't know him. He might just come from me in the street.
Nah. Shagan was meant to be on this pod, but he's like, no, I don't watch any shows. I don't watch no shows. Get out of here.
Yeah,
if you got a point,
say it. I don't trouble with it. I'm a good guy. Get me?
No, but with justification, that's why we had our little problems with Anthony Mackie, because for me, his acting was a period where I just couldn't stand him, to be honest with you. So that's why I didn't want to watch the trailer of it, because I didn't want to get that. You know what I mean? That's why I'm watching it with fresh eyes. Like, you know what? Let me just watch it with fresh eyes. That's why I gave him props last week. Like, say, listen, you know what I mean? Like, you done well. Well done.
Yeah.
This week now, no, I'm joking. I agree with what Merv said. I was like, the way that it was just so forced. Like, oh yeah, you should have given it a shot. Okay, yeah, okay, cool. Where you going? Got to do. They got powers. Okay, I'm coming as well. No, you're not. Yes, I am. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like it was just too forced. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, cool.
And I just go on. Sorry, go.
No, and again, the action scene. Did you guys recognize that? The mixed race girl that kicked Falcon. Yeah. She was that drama we watched.
Yeah.
No, the guy's talking to the ghost. The wife was a ghost, and we didn't know that till like later on in the episodes. Remember that English drama that we were watching? We reviewed it on this pod, and they're all in one house, and they all had different dramas. They all had like different issues, but what was it called?
The thing is, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, but she was the lesbian, the ginger mixed race girl. She was the lesbian in that series. And they helped deliver that, because remember my guy from the mixed race guy that had a child with a woman that had one arm. Do you remember?
Oh yes. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Life? Is it? No. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It is Life. She's in Life.
Life. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's in Life. Yeah. So
that's the
niece.
Mum's the alcoholic.
Yeah. Exactly.
Erin Kelly, man.
Yeah,
Erin Kelly, man. Yeah, I recognize her straight away because she's got distinctive features.
Yeah.
She's also she's in she's been a few things. She's in Star Wars, the Solo story.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But don't you guys think the CGI was really poor on that fighting scene on the train?
Not really, man. Come on. It's the TV. Look.
No, don't start calling it a TV show and when we've kind of just seen One Division. Do you know what I mean?
But One Division is a TV show.
No, but I'm saying, but the levels of the CGI compared to what it was.
You're reaching, man. You're reaching for the stars, bro.
No, I'm not reaching for the stars at all.
It wasn't that bad, man.
Watch the episode on the train scene. Watch the episode. The CGI.
Bro, you watch the Flash. You watch the Flash and you enjoy it.
No. I watch the Flash because I know it cannot get to no levels.
So what's the problem, man?
This is Marvel. This is Marvel. It's set. Sorry, I'm sorry. It set its standards to a level where it's up there. You can't just decide to do this show and bring your CGI level all down to CW levels. No way in God's earth.
No, you're taking it. That's a low blow saying the CW level.
Well, low blow. That's not how I felt. That's exactly how I felt. It wasn't the greatest at all.
Let's just agree to disagree with that one, okay?
But didn't you find it weird that how Bucky ran, jumped on the second
come on,
lorry, and the first lorry didn't stop?
No, that was all right. So you see that bit there,
yeah.
So I thought to myself, that don't make no sense. Like he's on the lorry,
yeah,
and the other lorry hasn't bibbed him or nothing. But then obviously you realize why it hasn't.
No, but why would Bucky do that though? Why would he go to the second one? Why this?
No, because remember he jumped on that one because that's where they knew what they thought was the
the girl, yeah.
But that's what I thought. The other people should have tried to stop him.
Yeah, but obviously,
but
you know, his superhero landing gave me joke though. Isn't it? When he jumped out of the plane, just put on his back, bro.
I don't need a parachute. I said, okay. I said, okay.
You ain't cap, boy. You ain't cap.
But this is the thing. He jumped, and I thought, mate, aren't you going to hurt yourself?
Bro, I thought, what, you're going to land on your arm? Is the vibranium in your arm going to stop you from injuring yourself?
Oh, that just went straight through his body, bro.
So I'm missing something. Is he made out of superhuman bodily parts?
It's like Captain America.
Yeah, he's got the super.
Yeah, he has got the super serum.
Yeah, super soldier serum, isn't it?
Yeah, but dropping that high.
Bro, they're soldiers, bro.
You know what?
He's 100-something years old.
It's like they just done a play on, because that's what Cap done, innit, in Winter Soldier at the beginning of it, when he jumped out, but obviously Cap fell into the water, innit? So like,
and you got to remember, he held the trees to break the fall.
Yeah. Man was trying to do some Tarzan, innit, and thought it would land on his feet or something, but no.
Flat on his face.
Speaking of Captain America, like
a new one.
The Captain Fake, I can't even think of a word. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, he's one of those loved. Can I say that? Like, obviously, he got all the marks in school, best soldier. Do you know what I mean?
He's ideal. He's the ideal candidate.
But you know what it was? I thought he was just going to be Captain America for show. At the end of the last episode, I thought he was just the image, like he'd go do some press conferences and all that stuff. When he turned up and was fighting, I was like, huh? What is this? And how is he dashing the shield like this? This just makes me upset, the way he dashes the shield come back and that stuff. But I'm not saying that doesn't look sick, but it just makes Captain America look
average,
like him as Captain America, where before you thought that was Captain America doing that. Now it looks like any Tom, Dick and Harry can do it.
But you know what? The shield, obviously the vibranium shield has got dynamics in it. So I think if you throw it at a certain angle, you train to throw it. Like anyone can throw it in it. Because Sam could throw it, Bucky can throw it. Like if you can throw it properly, like if you just know how to throw things, then it's like a frisbee, innit? But obviously, I know what you mean.
It's kind of back like a boomerang. It's kind of straight back on his arm. He's flipping the next man.
Man's had his training in it, bro. He's like,
man saved his bedroom from
the floor. I mean, he says he's full like the sky.
But they know what they're doing, because even his suit, why does it seem so baggy on him? Like, do you know what I mean? It just looks like it's just loose. His helmet's just weird and that.
I do like his brethren.
Oh, what's his name? What's his name? Black Superstar, something.
Battlestar.
Yeah, Battlestar.
I think that's Black. Yeah, I thought it was quite cool.
That was funny though, when Bucky's just like, "What? Black? What?" And he stopped the car. And man just started walking for the rest of the journey, bro.
I thought that was quite like. I thought it's nice to have a little side.
It's like a fake Captain America.
Yeah, and Bucky in it. Yeah, proper. Yeah, they knew what they were doing, bro.
Bro, did you hear when my man goes, Black Falcon? He said, "No, I'm just a Falcon."
It's just a Falcon.
He goes, "Well, are you black?" He said, "Yeah." So you're Black Falcon. So what? Are you like Black Kid? I said, jokes, little jokes and that. It was coming. I thought it was quite good.
I like how they put that little scene with the police though. How this went straight for Falcon.
Yeah. No, that
was this guy bothering you. It's like
that was a good move, because shoes like when he's just walking road, he just looks like any guy, and it's like, oh no, I didn't realize, I didn't recognize you out of costume, innit?
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't accept this. I don't accept this whole thing. Them walking around normal. I don't like it, because you're superheroes, isn't it?
Yeah, but this is why MCU is big, bro, because they're like they're superheroes, but they do grounded things. These little tropes here make it so significant. They're not just like it's not just like all Superman all vexing, chest up all the time. They just do no, it's true. You know, every week, every week I have to send in it. Like even like when in what's it, Civil War, when Tony Stark was just like complaining that like they put the coffee granules in the sink, like that's just proper real talk stuff.
We're normal.
You know what I mean? That's why they humanize them so much. That's
why Alfred said to Wonder Woman, "This is how you make tea." It's the same thing. Yeah. But anyway, as I was saying, like, but Rich, don't you think what do superheroes do? Like, what they do, like when they're not saving people. So this is kind of showing a little bit of what they do when they're not saving people. A little bit, like him, obviously the family business, trying to help his sibling out, and so it shows that what they do when they're not helping people, innit?
Yeah, they're not just they are normal people.
Yeah,
that's normal. But just a quick thing, you know, when they got arrested, who did they go and see? Who is that guy? Because I remember him, but I don't.
So he's basically one of the soldiers that they were experimented on. But like,
you talking about Eli Bradley?
yeah. So like,
he was on the original.
Yeah, so
the original.
Yeah, he was part of like one of the original like super soldier program in it and stuff. But obviously, Steve Rogers was the one that was the success, and he was the face of America in it. Whereas all the others, like him along with all the others, and they were just kind of like either failed experiments or whatever. Like just didn't get the limelight of it, basically, isn't it? So
and obviously he's a big actor as well.
Yeah.
Carl Lumley's a big actor.
Yeah,
so it's nice to see him. He was also in Supergirl at one point.
And apparently he's the grandson that was at the house as well. He's supposed to be part of the Young Avengers, isn't it?
Young Avengers. Yeah.
So that's.
Oh really?
Yeah. That's what I say. It's heavy, man. It's like they're just probably bringing out all these characters out of the woodwork, isn't it? Like.
Interesting. Nice. That's nice.
Did you guys know that? What's his name though? The John Walker Captain America is Kurt Russell's son.
Nah.
Yeah, probably like it's so deep. It's his son, bro. Yeah.
It's serious.
Yeah. Yeah. It's his son.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
When you look at his face again, it's like
that's what I'm saying.
Now you see it. I can see it.
Like, for where have you been hiding? I've never seen this guy in my life, you know.
Yeah, Wyatt Russell.
And it's probably going to be like. It's probably going to be in programs that you've watched or films, and it's like, oh, that is you. Do you know what I mean? It's mad, man. Mad.
So, to be fair, I did see him in The Good Lord Bird, but I thought it was that. I thought it was a bit too wild for us to talk about on the pod.
Yeah.
Okay, he's been in 22 Jump Street. He's been a few things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it was and no, it was a weird episode though, because that whole thing, like them working together. Yeah, I can't wait to get rid of you. No one paired you together in it.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, you volunteered yourself to do the mission with him. Like it's just
You know what it is, man. The chemistry's not natural. It's not natural at all.
Yeah,
chemistry.
But it's not meant to be natural, is it?
No, but the like the whole beef, you can see it's so fake. Like what Merv said. Oh, I can't wait to get rid of you. Like. Okay. No one's really invested in that. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just fake. It's just like,
but what it was, I guess, the thing that brought them together was their love for Captain America, isn't
Yeah.
it?
I know. Obviously, we knew they didn't really get along. Really, in
well, they didn't even know each other to get along, to be honest.
But you saw the little friction between them.
It would have been nice if they kind of dropped a line to kind of indicate that since Cap died, that they just haven't been getting along. Like, do you know what I mean? So it would because the way they're going on, like to say, again, it should have been one of these things where someone just basically said, like, you know what, this is a serious mission that we've got to do, and let's get the best of the best. Yeah, we're gonna have to team you up with Bucky, and like it's like they were forced to kind of do it, and that will be different. But it's like no one told you to come along. Like,
exactly.
I think maybe somewhere along the line, Bucky probably was a bit upset that he didn't get the shield.
I don't think he was, because even when like
he wasn't when we watched it, he wasn't. But you know, like in my head, I'm thinking that would at least be a reason why there's some form of animosity between the two of you.
I don't know, but you know what? I generally feel that Bucky feels like even if he wanted it, he don't deserve it because of obviously
Or Bucky just thinks that Falcon needs to step up to the plate.
I think he's more angry that he's like, this is a honor that is being given to you.
Exactly.
You need to step up, and you're just doing nonsense, isn't it? So do you know what I mean?
Oh, I don't understand how they had it destroyed. Red Wing?
Yeah, because when they said rest him up, I'm just building back again, isn't it? Like, so it's almost like that's it. He's gone now.
Yeah.
It's weird.
We ain't got no more money for the drones.
It's true, though. It's true.
He said that's the budget gone.
Mad. And you see, Zima at the end,
Yes.
I didn't like that either. It's like, if you know you were going to do him, put him at the end, why bother? Like, just give some suspense in it. They're going, no, we've got to go and talk to him. So you're thinking, who's him? But they just said his name anyway. They're like, we've got to talk to Zemo. So when you see him in the next scene, it's like, okay, well, it weren't that shocking because you just mentioned his name.
Yeah.
I mean, it's weirdly written episode, but I'm still here for it, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely still here for it. What's that? 4 more episodes now? Or is it 5 more?
Yeah, 4, I think. 4. Yeah.
But also the Flag Smashers. So are they good people or bad people?
See, that's what I like about them as well, because obviously they're not doing this just for the sake of like, oh, we're just bad guys and we just got a chip on our shoulder. Like, I think from what I gather, they're trying to sort of like, obviously everyone's come back from the blip and everything's just like they're doing their thing. Everything's just messed up now. So I think they're just trying to restore some sort of balance in it or something. Yeah, around that. So, but obviously they're being a bit radical in doing it. So it's mad, man.
All right, Falcon and Winter Soldier. Well, we're still here for it. We'll see how it's like going on next week. Kel.
Yeah, man.
Line of Duty. Episode 2.
Man. Yeah, I watched them both together, you know. I thought I'd save it for Sunday.
Oh, you hadn't watched them? Oh, you hadn't. I forgot you hadn't watched the first one.
Yeah, so I saved them both for Sunday, man. So I can do back-to-back thing. Yeah, bro. You know what, yeah? With Line of Duty, you know what it is?
What do you think of the first episode? Let's go.
The first episode was good. It's a typical Line of Duty episode. It's a typical. Do you know what I mean? But my thing about Line of Duty is that I've sussed it out. Like, I don't think there's any shock value no more. Like, I know Kate's playing a game. Kate's just playing a game. She doesn't fancy. What's her name? It's a game to get in there, and she's AC-12. AC-12 is in her blood. Yeah. So she's not gonna dismiss what AC-12 are doing and then get this next
DCI Joe Davidson.
Yeah, Joe.
DCI Joe Davidson.
DCI Joe. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So it's like she's not gonna do that and be true about it. She's trying to get more information, trying to get in there, make her fall for her, and then get all the information and blah blah. So that's what I mean. But
so she's undercover from the beginning.
Oh yeah, no. She's not undercover. She's not undercover from the beginning. She's doing her job, but now she knows that Steve is involved, and AC-12's involved. She's gonna help them out. 100%, she's gonna help them out. So her ratting out AC-12 just to get on their good side. Like, look, I ratted them out for you. I fancy you. This and that. Cool. It's just to get in there, and then she's gonna set them up. It's obvious.
No, it's not that. It can't be that obvious.
Oh,
mate.
come on. I'll bet you money. 100%.
Like, my only thing, I'm gonna be real with you,
Yeah.
Back in the day, Line of Duty, I thought was clever. The way things were sewn together.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Where I think in this now, they're trying to make it more blatant. I feel like they're now trying to make storylines work as opposed to seeing it and then all of a sudden you see H at the end and it's like, oh my God, I didn't realize. Where now I feel like they're almost forcing it. Like, even when you watch the beginning, and to be honest, it's the first I've ever watched the little, I don't know what you call it, not a trailer, it's the prequel. I don't know what we call it. The flashback or whatever of last episodes. I never normally watch it. I normally forward it till the episode starts and press play. And I was like, hold on, when they started showing you know the kid from when my man got shot, the other police officer who was going undercover. And then later in the episode, you see the police officer. You remember there was one little youth police officer that was potentially corrupt, who was the guy that got DCI Joe Davidson from at the end when she was in the car.
Potentially corrupt. He is corrupt.
No, he is corrupt. But that's what I'm saying. No, what I mean is that him being in it, then like my man going to go and see the wife. There's loads of things that like my mum watched it and she was like, Mum, you got to go back and watch all of the other ones. You can't just start now.
No.
It doesn't make sense. You go back on iPlayer and watch all of them.
You go watch other ones, 100%.
So that was my only gripe was I feel like it's just a bit conceited now. Like,
that's what I mean. It's obvious that for me the plots are obvious now. Like you could tell, like you said, the previous seasons it was well written. It was very it's like they just make it because it's like this, they're doing this season just because all the other seasons have been hits. So let's just do this.
That's what it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Let's continue the format. But now you're doing that. Everything's I can see it all now.
You guys, boy, you guys are just
listen. We got to remember. I was actually last year. I can't remember, late last year. Yeah, back to back. Like, so I've got a clear vision of how the show runs. You know what I mean? And watching this, like before, I got caught out all the time in previous episodes. I was always getting caught out. I was like mouth open. No way. Do you know what I mean? All the time. Whereas this one, I can see. I can just see what's going on. Like it's just there. Like you could just tell from the get-go who's corrupt.
Well, is she corrupt though?
Oh come on! Even if she's being blackmailed, she's working for the other side. You could tell. Even the end of the showed it. She's working for the other side.
When she was just screaming and that nonsense in the car.
Yeah, man, she's working for the other side. She might have something on her, and she has to do it fair enough. But she is working for the other side. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I didn't want.
I'm still invested. Don't get me wrong. I'm still watching.
I didn't want it to be her.
I think they're gonna, because they're doing that quite early, actually, just showing her other side now. So I'm thinking, okay, is it going to be another misdirection where you're thinking that she is corrupt, but maybe she's not? Do you know what I mean? Like, don't know.
I'm with Merv.
Yeah, and you know, to be fair, obviously it's AC12 anti-corruption, and there's definitely always going to be someone corrupt in there, but it's just like how they're gonna juggle it, really. How are they going to make it keep it interesting, basically?
This is what I'm saying. I don't think, because that's what I mean. The Kate plot, I can see from a mile away. I can see what Kate's trying to do. So Kate will finally find out what is going on, and then it'll all come out in the light, and then
who knows where she might cave in, you know.
No way. Come on. Bro. Kate is AC12 through and through,
bro. I think they're
AC12 through and through.
Anyone can get it, you know. Anyone can get it.
No way.
Anyone can get it.
Not Kate.
Anyone can be corrupt, boy.
Trust me.
Not Kate, man. Not Kate. I thought for my boy Steve, though, man.
Yeah, bro.
Man.
That when these back pains, man, that was proper group. Like, I could feel that, man.
Yeah. Did Davidson frame Sergeant Farida?
Oh yeah. Oh, did she frame her?
Yeah.
They gave her the phone, innit?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Did she frame her, or did someone else? Else behind it?
But I'm sure she told
to do it.
Yeah, she's involved either way. She's involved. Yeah. I think she's involved 100%.
Yeah.
Because she knows what's going on. She didn't even flinch. She doesn't really care. But you know what I mean? She's like, here's what it is.
What we said about Hastings.
Hastings.
It was good to see him back in the interrogation room, man.
He loves it. He loves it. He absolutely.
But you're telling me,
you know, he didn't hold back at all. I thought, wow.
I'm not happy, actually. It's not far from done. That was so funny, you know. Basically, she's like, "Can I go?" No, and basically put her in a holding cell with it instead. Imagine that.
And this is the thing, right? You know, you believe police officers they're above everyone.
Yeah.
But when they get interrogated by their they're nobody, you know.
Yeah, no comment. Who was it? No comment. Who was
it? I just love that sound at the beginning.
Oh, the tape.
Yeah.
It goes for time, innit?
Yeah, I forget. I was like, it's gone on for a few minutes now.
Yeah. Are you thinking this 2021, bro? What? We're not still using tape, bro. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. Bro. Come on, just press record. It will record.
They're still using tape, my brother.
Yeah, no. So it was good to see. Like I said, it was good to see him. But usually, I like when they say, "I need to be questioned by an officer at least 3 ranks above me." That's what I wanted to hear. We didn't hear it this time.
Yeah, but you know what? So obviously Steve knows that young officer in it from when he was a youth, the corrupt one.
Yeah.
So and obviously he was trying to hide from Steve when he comes to the office, and you can see him put his head down and stuff. But doesn't Kate know him as well?
That's what I'm saying, because because you remember he was actually in the first season.
Yeah, the first season. I know.
On the bike when he's on the bike. As a kid on the bike.
Yeah.
And then obviously he was in the next season when he was with the other guy.
Yeah. Because I think if Steve saw him, Steve would recognize him. Like, aren't you? You know what I mean? I'm sure he would. Because Steve kind of looked out for him as well. Because remember, he's the one that remember the first season when Morgan, not Morgan, I can't remember what his name was.
What's his name? Lenny.
Lenny James.
Yeah. And the little boy beat up Steve. Remember? Beat up the.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think so obviously that little boy, he's the key for this H guy, and then they're all involved, bro. They're all involved. So Kate will definitely try. There's no way Kate's folding. There's no way on God's green earth Kate will be like, no way. AC12 is in her blood. 100%. I know she's got beef with Hastings. I know that there's some sort of beef with Hastings, but
it's so confident. You're proper confident, isn't it?
100% confident. But when I tell you, I absorbed LineOfDuty, bro.
Man's got the powers. You've got the power.
All right, Kels, prediction. Who's H?
I think it's like Asian Don, you know.
Oh, well, I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it could be the Asian.
I have no idea. No idea.
Don't think it could be Steve.
Shut up, bro.
No.
Steve, my boy. No way.
It's your boy, you know. Hey, you got
Bruv,
Steve?
Yeah.
I think Steve is corrupt as well, you know.
Nah, no way. But how? But think about what you were saying, bro.
Oh, man fell down the stairs, bro.
Almost died.
Yeah.
Almost died, bro.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He's in it deep, bro. Deep.
Nah.
He's in it
And
deep,
Steve doesn't have power. Like Steve, he hasn't got power. Do you know what I mean? To be like to orchestrate things. He hasn't got that kind of power to do that.
That's true.
Hastings maybe, but I don't think Hastings is. I don't think he is. I think last season was very close. I was like, is it Hastings last season? But he came out of it, so I don't think it's Hastings. So I think the only top people that they show down again is that I can't understand. I don't know his name.
Yeah.
And all that woman, that old woman that they work together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. If it could, I think either one of those two people are H.
Anyway, I reckon by the time we get towards the end of the series, we're going to have a different conversation about it. Like, I love LineOfDuty, I love you.
I'm fully invested. I'll still watch it.
Yeah.
I'll still watch it 100%. Yeah.
Who was the voice? Do you not hear the voice?
The voice.
The voice when on the tape recording. What?
Oh, yeah. Nah, I don't know who that is. So
do you agree that she did that on purpose, and because she did that, she knew that he could escape? Or was it?
Oh, yeah. 100%. She works for them, Dizzle. We saw it. She works for them.
Yeah, but if she works for them, they could have told my... Like, I always feel like if you work for them, you could have told my man to leave at any point.
No, but... Because I think there are people there already, right, or something. I don't know.
There was one man with one dead piece of binocular that was looking out for the yard, bruv. And half the time, he looked like he was just sitting down.
But you can tell it's orchestrated because those kids that would stick at the post office or whatever it was, they had no criminal record or youths. They're just doing what they were told, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So you could tell it was all planned. It was all a plot, 100%. And Kate knows this. She knows this, man. She's too clued up not to know that this is all some fake orchestrated plot. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
But Kate just wants to be loved.
See, does she? I don't know. Did she ever swing that way in other seasons? I don't think she did. No.
I don't think so. No.
You know, in the first season, I thought her and Steve would get together. In the first season, I thought.
Yeah, no, they're just friends, isn't it? They're just proper honest friends, man.
Yeah.
Too close.
Mm.
But I was a little bit disappointed because I felt like you put Gail Vella's what is her name, Andy show in the episode, like you've named everything, but like I was thinking, is she never gonna like be in the talk because she's already dead in it? So just get flashbacks of her doing the news or whatever in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the next episode's out on Easter Sunday, which is Sunday 9 p.m. BBCOne.
How many episodes is it this season?
And it normally six, 5.
Normally it's five or six.
Yeah, 5 or 6.
It varies. Yeah, 5 or 6. Yeah.
No, they got to keep that BBC formula, man.
All right, cool.
All right, you guys, I'll put over to you, Rich. Superman and Lois, episode 5.
Superman and Lois, episode 5.
He doesn't know what happened.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Richard was falling asleep with his eyes open.
Oh no! I'm trying to think what happened. What happened, Merv?
You were supposed to answer that. What did happen? Yeah, they what's his name? That woman's son came back. They found him. Can't remember the guy's name, but he's obviously something's going on with these super powered people that have Kryptonian powers, but are they actually Kryptonians? I don't know. And just I
think it's proven that they're not a Kryptonian because that machine, I think they're made from that machine, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think they are Kryptonians, but I don't know.
I don't think they're Kryptonians either. Yeah.
It's just like it seems like they were just getting a recharge of that device.
Yeah.
And every time they start to lose the abilities, they start phasing out, like phasing.
Yeah. And one thing I did like about that part was Superman. You come there, you see the something going on in there. You see a machine there. You see that you know what's going on, and then the other guy goes out and you chase him. Why are you chasing him, bro? Forget that guy. The thing's here.
It does some weird things.
Interrogate the woman, interrogate her. What's going on? What's his machine? What's going? Like you can see it there. They're doing something. Obviously, with these Kryptonian like powers, whatever. No, find out what's going. You go and chase a brother. It's like, okay, why? Okay, why?
Yeah.
That made no sense to me.
Because even in the first, I think even the previous episode where he got shot down, like when he was fighting with the other guy, and he got shot down.
I know, kid.
And it's like, wait a minute, I just got shot down, like, and let me go and investigate, innit? Like,
no, exactly. You didn't investigate. You didn't, like, it's like nothing happened.
Like to say the man has to take the bus to get there, you know. Man, go flying. Like, it's mad, bro.
But yeah, obviously you're right, Mo, from the get-go that Luther's from another multiverse, basically.
Yeah.
And obviously in that multiverse, him and Lois were married.
Yeah. So
and in that multiverse, Superman turned bad and I think destroyed the world, I believe.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Yeah, so he's trying to stop this Superman. But yeah.
And you had the stuff with obviously Jordan and Sarah about to like go on their first date. Yeah. And then just randomly they was want to put in the beginning of the episode that Jonathan gets dumped by his girlfriend that we've never seen before.
Yeah. You know what? Exactly, I know, on your webcam. But you know what? I reckon Jonathan will turn bad, you know, because all these stuff's happened to him. You know what I mean? He's not one of the favorite in the football team no more. Everyone loves his brother. He hasn't got no powers. His girlfriend has dumped him. I think that guy will twang him into like getting some powers. He'll be on it like, I want some powers as well. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And manipulate him. I think that's not what happened.
Yeah, he's probably the good brother, like probably the supportive brother, and actually he's getting nothing out of it at all.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
I mean? But I don't know. Obviously, this is the part where it gets a bit CW-ish, isn't it? Like with the teen part, but at least they're teenagers. You know what I mean? Like, you get me? They're not like just hanging around super friends doing nonsense. Yeah. But like, I don't know, man. I'm worried for this, innit? Because we've got 10 more episodes left. I think it's 15 episodes for this series.
15.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just getting worried. Like the first couple of episodes started off banging, like now it's just like, don't know.
There's questionable moves that have been done. You're like,
I'm still gonna watch it.
I don't think it's bad. We've seen much worse.
But you don't think it's good either.
No. You know it is. I think because they just proper redeemed him from the other TV programs, like in the CW ones, like where they just proper sidelined him, and now you've seen this one. It's like, nah, proper take back what I said about you, but now it's just starting to get to a place where like, but I suppose when we wait 52 days, you know, see it again. Like,
I have a thing about his suit. I just don't like his suit.
Do you know it is? It's just looks like they got too much padding in there.
It's like, totally inflated.
Like, and the thing is, he doesn't have to be like, I know Superman's just proper blonks and that, but like, right, if he's not big, he's not big in it. Like, you don't have to make Superman super muscly or big. Like, so just work with the body that's presented in front of you, innit?
Yeah,
because it does, like, the suit looks better, but it just looks a bit like he's wearing some Michelin Man suit.
Proper not necessary.
Proper
not necessary.
It's mad.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's Superman and Lois episode 5. They're about to go into a mid-season break, and they'll be back in May, 9 weeks.
May.
Yeah.
A few weeks. 9 weeks, whatever. All right. Flash is not going on a mid-season break yet. So Flash, we had episode 4, which was around, it was Central City Strong, and it was based around, this would have been the season premiere of the next season, basically season 7, isn't it? But they had to show some of the episodes at the end of last season. Kel, what was your thinking on this?
No, I missed this episode. Sorry, bro. I didn't watch this.
Oh, right, it's just me.
Yes.
No, I watched it with you.
Yeah, Rich watched it as well.
Oh, you watching Rich?
Yeah, it was Rich that watched it, not me.
Okay, stay quiet, that, isn't
it? Rich, what did you think of it?
I thought it was quite poor.
Rich, wasn't it just?
Oh, you agree?
Yeah, it was. This is why I stopped liking Flash. It's back to bumbling Barry Allen, bro. Barry Allen doing bare cheesy stuff, like spinning around the world, taking his missus everywhere. We're going to get strawberries from Milan. And I was thinking, shut up, man.
Run, Barry, run.
Yeah, do you know what it is? It always starts off, the first episode of each season always starts off with this kind of
cheese.
Yeah.
But technically, this is the first episode now of the
Yeah.
new season.
But it's mad cheesy.
Oh, come on, man. Flash is cheese all over, bro.
No, but I was just so impressed with
melted cheese.
The last bits of Flash, where Flash was a bit dangerous. He was a bit different. But so we had an old character called Abracadabra, who was way back in season 3. So he came back and he wanted to basically kill Barry because he does something in the future which affects his future, basically.
Yeah, he kills his wife and his child or something like that.
Yes. So he come back to kill Barry, basically. And there was a few good bits.
You're not struggling, man. You're not struggling.
No, it's okay to wrap this convo up, you know.
It's painful. It's painful watching this.
There was a few good bits, though. There was a few good bits. I liked.
Was there? What good bits?
Not the baddie when he was the tall one. That was just coming. He was whacking up Barry. You remember
the CGI one?
Yeah, the CGI. He was whacking up Barry, bro.
Merv. Listen, Merv. You see when I talk about CGI, right? Listen, if you ever watch this CGI, you'll commit suicide, bro.
Whoa.
This is the one of the worst CGI effects I have ever seen in my whole entire life. I can even put something better to. You need to watch it, please.
Bro, he whacks up Barry, bro.
No, it was poor. Absolute horrendous.
And they made some jokes, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, this week we're gonna have another crisis on Earth, like Infinite Earths again, yeah." Oh. And he's going, "No, something about the sequels, like like they was throwing in that they're not having a sequel this season." Yeah. So like they threw it in the show, kind of thing. Like I like them little things, like little kind of jokes, whatever. But yeah, it wasn't the greatest episode. I'm hoping that we get better episodes, but it did end on a little bit of a kind of wow moment, and that was when Killer Frost basically separated from Caitlin. So there's now 2 of them. Yeah, I feel like there was 2 of them before, but I mean, there's 2 of them now.
Yeah, she was complaining throughout the episode that she had a headache.
So what does that mean for Caitlin now? Or they can both exist now in this world?
Well, that's what we're thinking.
Okay.
But it kind of ends on that bombshell, that's it.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so that was Flash episode 4.
It was good. It was really good though.
CW's alright. All right. Another comic book superhero, and I think you've got a personal ode in your background to hit, Merv.
Yeah. Got to represent, y'all.
Invincible came out on PrimeVideo this week. They had 3 episodes. I'd like to, before we start, I'd like to do my shout out. I didn't realize the episodes were going to be as long as they were, and I fell asleep during episode 2.
Of course you did.
I woke up, it was halfway through episode 3. I don't know what I watched from I didn't. So I went back and watched episode 2 today. So I'm 1 episode behind, officially.
That's so funny.
The thing is, I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it would be 1 episode. I thought it would be every Friday. So this is the next episode. I was like, huh?
Yeah, I was shocked. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a 23-minute episode. Like,
yeah, I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I assumed this was a brand new animation thing I've never heard of. Like literally, I was just like, when I told you about it, and you go to me, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen at the end. I was like, isn't this a brand new thing? And the fact that you've got the comic in the background.
Oh yeah, it's been out for years, man. Been out for years, bro.
Merv spoke about this a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, don't remember.
Yeah.
Merv spoke about this and said,
Rich doesn't listen to the podcast. Rich doesn't. Don't watch Rich, man.
Yeah.
He doesn't even listen to the conversation that he's in.
In the group chat, yeah, exactly.
No, but you know, because when I first I looked at it and I thought, what's this nonsense automatically because I didn't know anything about it and I didn't listen to what you said before. I thought, right, there's a fake Batman, there's a fake Superman, there's a fake Flash.
Basically a fake Justice League, yeah.
But
it is.
No, because that's what I said. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah. Like my son walked past and said, "Oh, there's Flash," and I thought,
"Your son, social services."
No, but he just walked past and said, "Oh, there's Flash."
Oh, 800.
Hello, is that extra ransom?
And the fact that it said Flash, and I thought, you know what, this geezer's got it. And I thought, what is this? And I think the first episode, I was just like, I wanted to know what this was about, and I was just it lost me. It totally, I think it lost me. I didn't understand anything. I was quite lost. Then at the end, it was just like, whoa, what the hell is this about?
Oh, I watched that issue. I was like, huh? I was gobsmacked.
They smashed it. I didn't. That's what I'm saying. I didn't expect them to do that so quickly. And obviously, because I read the comments, they've done it a bit differently as well. Done it in the same. But obviously, when you're seeing it, it's like everyone's being called, and you just see him, Omni-Man, coming in the background, just like raw, man. And it just got gruesome, bro.
I don't get. I mean, what is this? Who are they? Where do they come from?
So basically, you know that story they told the son in it, like how they're from a planet where they're all super beings, basically, and go help other worlds and blah blah, which is a lie. Basically, they take over worlds.
Yeah,
that's what they do. They take over worlds. Yeah,
is that in episode 3?
I don't. You know what? They've not even really explained that.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Because I was trying to watch it, thinking to myself, I need to ask these lot why he's doing what he's doing.
Okay, no, that's not explaining it. Sorry, that's not.
Yeah. So Omni-Man basically said to his son, like, we are from a different. I can't remember the planet.
Yeah, he said we're from a different planet. Yeah, we come back. And when I got my powers, I was told you can.
We come and help, innit?
Or something like that.
But I think he's just obviously gassing. It's clearly you're up to something else, isn't it? Sort of thing. But I don't think they've explained.
Even when he fought those aliens, they kept coming back. They give me joke. I love them where they keep coming back with some new gadgets. Every time some new gadget, we're gonna win this time.
Yeah, that was jokes, man.
But even when he went to when he went to the other world, when he went to the other dimension, he said that world is not for you to take over. Yeah, it's true. Basically, it's for me. It's for me.
Well, he must have been fighting there for weeks or months, you know.
The hair grew, didn't it?
Yeah.
His hair fully
and the mom's like, "Oh, where's your dad?" He goes, he got sucked into the port. He goes, "Oh, that's all right. That's just a Tuesday for a minute."
Tuesday.
Yeah,
so that's the episode I've finished.
Yeah.
But because I don't like Omni-Man.
Yeah, you should like him. He's an idiot.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like I'm quite jealous, isn't it? Because obviously you guys didn't know anything, couldn't it? So when you probably saw that, it's like you must have been shocked. Whereas I'm like, but it's weird. Like even if you're saying you don't like him as well, I mean, obviously he killed everyone in the first episode anyway. But there is something about him that just seems really menacing. Do you know who he reminds me of? What's my man's name? Homelander. He's just got that Homelander vibe. Like, you're appearing nice, but I just don't trust you. Like, you're just
you can't trust him.
Yeah.
Like, is it like it's like you're talking about Homelander when he threw his son off the building?
Just in general.
No, just in general.
We're not Homelander.
He just like this guy's all smiling and like proper just the face of America, but it's like
it's proper devil. He's just more controlled than Homelander because Homelander you're gonna switch like this. You know what I mean? Yeah. Whereas I think he's more controlled. Homelander more controlled in his actions.
Yeah. I haven't seen the third episode, but in episode 2, I felt like he was losing it.
Who? Omni-Man.
Yeah. I can see he's got that shifty kind of look in his eyes.
Yeah, and the thing is, they wounded him though, boy. Like the Guardians, isn't it? They proper wounded him. That's why. Because in the comics, he just goes away. He doesn't end up in hospital.
Okay.
So they changed that in the comics. Like so. They proper wounded him.
Because when he starts killing the Guardians, right? I was just like, what happened? Like I was thinking I was gonna see like. Maybe that was a double of someone possessed his body or something. So until now, I'm still baffed on exactly what's going on.
Like, I remember because I remember Murph was talking about it previously, and he said that how someone discovers a dark he goes at how the sun discovers a dark history to them.
Yeah.
So that's stuck in my head for some reason. So
Yeah.
when I saw that in Switch, I was like, oh, that's what Merv was talking about.
Yeah.
I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like the son gave me a joke. It's like, as soon as he hit 18, boom, he's got his powers. And I thought, okay, I thought that's cool. That was funny. And I found the whole thing funny.
Him learning was good. Yeah.
Learning.
Yeah.
The way the dad winded him differently, yeah.
He saw him. He's
Yeah,
like, I don't want to play. He always say, you know, like, I don't want to play. And I feel like at some point, like, I feel like that's gonna happen to me and my son. Like one day we'll just be messing about. Like he'll be like, I don't know, you know, like you'll be punching. All of a sudden you punch him a little bit too hard. He's like, yeah, I'm not playing no more, bro. I'm going.
But Dad, we doing
yeah, like, you know, the one's like, he's making up noise to his mum. I only walked away because I didn't want to hurt him. You get me?
Oh man.
No, yeah, you know, like that part. Everything. To be fair, everything was good, but it was just a bit. On the first episode, I think Ollie until the end had me thinking everything of Justice League.
Oh, standard, isn't it?
And I could identify every single character, and I was.
Well, they are all loosely based on.
They're
loosely based on character. The Flash, Batman.
Do you know the maker of this animation that are the makers of the DC? Yeah. No. Oh. That is all, but the animation side of things, the effects and the animation in general, it's the same people that made the DC
because
animations.
Because this the comic company Image is like a offspring of DC anyway, so they're all kind of connected with one another. Yeah.
I like because obviously because it's on Prime Video and you have Prime have the X-ray feature. Like you press pause, so all of a sudden it tells you everything about all the characters. And like I said, all of those Guardians of the Globe were all members of The Walking Dead.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
So that was quite cool.
Yeah. It's mad. What's his name? J. Jonah Jameson, innit? Does Omni-Man's voice. A.K. Simmons.
Like, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, see,
it's a mad way.
No, it's good though. It's good. It's good. When I watched episode 3 and I thought, no, I need to watch another one.
Friday's an exciting day, boy.
Was it Friday? Just one more episode? Is it, or the next 3? Or is it?
No, I think just doing one. Basically, it's like they're doing like what they've done with the boys, isn't it? Like first 3 and then So Falcon and Winter Soldier and Invincible on Fridays.
Yeah, no, it is big.
And hope that Netflix haven't released something else.
Yeah.
No, I like this because it's gory. You know, it's gory. It's just a real animation. You know,
and the way innocent bystanders just die as well. Like,
I like that. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
For the first time, I said, okay, maybe Kel was right. Why Batman was vexed? Literally, Kel. After watching this, I was like, maybe you're right. When my man started mash up the buildings and that, I said, maybe I can see why Batman was vexed with Superman. I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
But then I said, no, it's just a maybe.
He's too cheap. You're such an idiot, bro. But yeah, you know, I love Rex. Rex gives me a joke, man. Man had a menage a trois, you know, on the cards,
not messing
on the
about.
cards, straight. So many.
That's cool. It's cool. Episode 3. It's fine. It's cool, man.
He's a funny character. I like his character. I like his character.
Yeah. And that girl that fixed him as well, man.
That little beast girl, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's funny because she's 24, but apparently every time she switches, somehow she gets younger and younger and younger.
Yeah.
And Benjamin Button's hero, man.
Yeah, and she was saying that, I can't even get a boyfriend because he looks so weird. They either look like a pedophile or some kind of thing. I was just like,
I was busting up. Yeah.
It is good. It's definitely gory, and I'm shocked. I've never heard of it before. Obviously,
I've never heard
it before.
Yeah,
so
it's one of them hidden gems, man. Yeah, I mean, when I saw it, I was surprised. I thought, what? Like, yeah. I don't like his that black girl, his love interest though.
Why?
She's just annoying. I just find
like Lois Lane annoying.
That's Z. That's Z. That's ZZ. Is it ZZ?
Stacey Beats.
Stacey Beats. Yeah.
The one in Deadpool
and Atlanta.
Yeah. And Joker. Yeah.
She plays the voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, she plays the voice. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't really like her, man. She just seems like full of herself.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I like Amber more. Amber's more
Which one's Amber again? The one that got
She is
cheated
Amber.
on.
Eve, you mean? You're talking about Eve?
Yeah, Eve, because she is Amber.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eve is Amber, right?
No,
No,
Zazie is Amber.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm talking about Eva. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One Atom Eve.
Yeah, Atom Eve, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's good, man. It's good. Looking forward to the next.
And what I like about it as well, they didn't wait around to introduce each other. You know, like when she helped him with the supervillains, and he went up to her in school like, "Oh yeah, thanks for helping."
Yeah, that was It's weird.
And I didn't expect that to happen so quickly.
Yeah, neither did I.
And I thought, thank God, to just get to the point, break the ice.
So
boom.
what part? Sorry.
So like you know after their first encounter when Invincible was helping them, like their little Young Justice crew, and then when he got to school the next day, he's like, they just started talking. She goes, that was you. Yeah, that was you.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, straight away. No,
no hiding secrets or whatever. Yeah. I thought that was good. That was good. Yeah, it seems alright. I'm actually I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, no, I'm fully invested. I'm fully invested.
All right, cool. That's Invincible. Fridays on Prime Video. All right. I think it's only me and you, Merv. There was a series that came out possibly about 2 weeks ago now, called The Flight Attendant. Oh, I'm sorry, Kel. I know you've watched the first couple episodes.
Yeah. I watched the first 4, I think it is. Yeah.
It's starring Kaylee Cuoco. Bruv, the girl from Big Bang Theory.
Penny
from Big Bang Theory, and she was also in, what was the other one with the kids? Like when there was like the parents had 3 kids.
Also in, that's the only thing I've known her from.
Oh no, she's in everything.
What is it? Was it after Big Bang or?
It was before Big Bang.
Yeah, I don't know before that.
All right, fair enough. She was in everything.
Yeah.
All right, what are we thinking?
Do you know what? The only reason I watched it is because of you. Like, I had no interest in watching it whatsoever. I just thought, okay, I see it, but I also saw loads of promo for it as well.
Yeah.
And with you saying, I'm like, no, I've got to watch this now, innit?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm like, oh gosh, man, is it going to be one of them ones where like what's that program you told us about, Devil? But no, it's mad, bruv. It's just crazy. It's like as soon as that bit happens, like in the hotel, it's just a roller coaster of some kind of super sleuth kind of thing going on. It's mad, bruv.
It's scatty. It's just so scatty.
Yeah.
I'm like, am I enjoying this? Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm enjoying it, to be honest.
Bro, it's so mad. Yeah, it's the least thing I expected to watch. But I was, do you know what? I was there brushing my daughter's teeth. I was like, just stabbing her mouth.
Watching the eye, watching the face.
I took my tablet everywhere watching it, bro. I didn't like any opportunity I had. Like, I just watched it. Like, and I was thinking, I'm ready to talk about this last week. It's like, oh yeah, just didn't have room for it. But no, I enjoyed it, man. It's weird because she really did seem like Penny to me from Big Bang as well. Just a bit mature, obviously, in it with swearing and all that stuff. But I thought it was going to be supernatural. Like I thought there's going to be some sort of supernatural element to it. And
no, that hasn't crossed my mind one bit.
Yeah,
like,
for some reason.
Obviously, the dead guy. Yeah, obviously, there's that. But I just thought that's her going.
Yeah, and I thought then I realized, okay, yes, it's not that at all.
Yeah.
What do you think of it, Nate?
Yeah, so the series based around Kaylee, who is a flight attendant, and on her first flight, she goes to Thailand, Bangkok, and she meets this guy in seat 3C, and she starts flirting with him. And you can see she's got probably a bit issues with alcohol. She keeps on drinking vodka shots, all the rest of it. And her friends tell her not to go on a date with him, whatever, like leave him alone. Obviously, he calls her, they go out on a date, and she wakes up and finds herself lying next to a dead corpse. And instead of reporting it, she tries to clean herself up and get out of there and act like she had nothing to do with anything. Because she didn't, technically, but she didn't remember because she was so drunk. I thought it was, for me, I thought it was a decent series. Again, similar to what you were saying, Merv, when you said that it's quite hard not to watch it. Like when I watched it, I got into it. I just watched all the episodes.
Yeah.
So it does have that kind of likability about it. I also understand what you're saying, Kel. You're like, am I enjoying this? Like I get it because like towards the end, I was like, oh, guys, I don't care what this is.
Yeah.
But I did also still care, and I still also want to see the ending.
Yeah.
So I guess that's the sign of the program.
Not to spoil it, but is there season 2? You reckon, guys?
Yes, but I think season 2 will be different because she will be a different person. As in, not a different character, but she'll be a stronger person, and she has the potential to maybe change her job to become this person, if that makes sense. Without throwing a spoiler in.
Do you know? I thought was deep though. Like even with her being an alcoholic, it wasn't that obvious to me at the beginning. I thought, well, actually, she drinks quite a lot, you know. They're like, I swear it's like into a few episodes, that's when I realized, she's got a problem with alcohol, isn't it?
When she opened the fridge and it's just bare vodka.
Yeah, but I just thought that's because she just flies away all the time and she don't really have like
no food.
Yeah, exactly. But and obviously it had like talking about her past with her dad and all that stuff. Her brother and that as well. So it had some layers in it to her character really as well.
A girl just drinking that whiskey thing. I was like, right to the flask.
Yeah.
I was like,
I probably always want one of those flasks, you know.
I know, bro. Trust me.
Those little ones you put in your pocket.
That's when you know you're alky, isn't it?
I'm scared. Exactly. I'm scared.
You know when you got that,
if I get one of those, it's over, innit? Get me? It's over.
You're sick, man.
You're right.
Such an alky, man.
That's how I know Nate's alky, though. That's how I know Nate's alky,
bro. That's bullshit, man.
He's got the flask of.
Oh, Nate's got it, yeah.
I've got 2 of them.
Ready for school in the morning, isn't it? It's like
no, bro. But you know what it is?
Class.
I've got 2 of them. When you go to functions, like it just fits nicely in the inside blazer pocket. You know the ones there, like just put it back in. Never at work, but you know what I mean. Like on a function, a funeral, or Christie, that's a little bit of Dutch courage and put it back in there. Also, I feel like you're growing. Where you just
that's true, you know.
That's what I mean. As an old man, I can see myself doing that as an old man.
But I ain't gonna lie, I got 2 of them. They're there, but I'm not going to get them for them and they're brown leather.
Oh my gosh!
You have to have a certain job as well. You have to be like either like a detective, like a teacher. Sorry, Nate, innit? Sorry, a teacher.
Detective, you know.
Long Mac. Doing a
stakeout, innit? It's doing a stakeout in your car, like he's there. Like
with a dead cigarette, like you know what I mean? Like, what's going on? Yeah, no. But yeah, I thought the program was all right. The ending, I thought there were certain parts of the ending I thought, okay, that's really nice. And it was nice closure. Yeah, it was good. I thought it was a good program. It's worth watching. That's on SkyOne.
Yeah.
Or you can download it, the whole complete set on Sky, whatever, Sky HD.
Sky Go,
yeah, I don't work for them. But yeah, it's a good film. TV series, sorry. And the program I was talking about before was 8 Simple Rules.
Okay, I've heard of that.
Yeah, she was in 8 Simple Rules. She's been in a lot of things.
Yeah. I think I sort of seen the first episode of that and I thought, you know, them ones like, I don't know you, so that your face is not recognizable to me. But obviously, if I was to go back, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, she was in
the detective's all right as well, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Okay. The detective, do you know who the detective is, isn't it?
No, tell me.
Hold on, you talk about the detective. She's in White Men Can't Jump.
Oh, not Rosie Perez.
Oh, not Rosie Perez. Okay, so which one are you talking about?
I can't actually even get a shout out, you know.
No, shout out Rosie Perez, bro. Shout out Rosie Perez.
The younger FBI agent. Oh, what was her name?
There's FBI. There's a white guy and then there's a black girl, isn't it?
Was she black?
She's
something,
black,
isn't it? She's something.
She's African Americans. They're mixed in it, so she's.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, because that scene she goes black women. Do I remember when she told her when her and white guy are arguing? She goes at how I can't remember what she said, but she goes, black people, we can't complain because this is, she says some sort of black rights kind of put your fist in the sky speech. I think that's in episode 2 or something like that.
Their dynamic gave me a joke though, because like she always is invading her personal space, and she's like, get off my table. Like, why are you standing next to me? That was funny.
Yeah.
I think you're talking about Yasha Jackson, to be fair.
Yeah, I don't really remember her name. I'm trying to.
I can't remember her name, but I remember the face.
I think you're talking about Yasha Jackson. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can Google her later on. She's in The Flight Attendant. She's just in Black Mirror, and she's also in Manifest.
Okay.
Nah. I've watched Manifest. She's not Manifest.
Oh, it says she's in Manifest, bro. I'm on IMDb, bro.
That's not her, man.
That's not her.
I think that's the flight attendant friend, her colleague.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah.
Enough. Now you don't. I don't know who you're talking about, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
But did you watch it, Nate?
Of course, I watched the whole series.
Bro, she's a main character, bro. Merle Dandridge. Yeah. Merle Dandridge.
Oh yeah. I see it now.
Yeah.
They're probably out of order. They put agent in front of her name.
That's why. Oh, Kim. Okay, yeah. I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, she's born in Japan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Okinawa.
Yeah. No, she's half Korean, half Black American. Yeah.
Yeah, she was born in Japan, and I know who you're talking about. She was in the woman from Greenleaf, Kel.
I don't watch Greenleaf.
Did you never watch Greenleaf?
Nah, Streetful watches that. I don't. No. Yeah, Streetful watches. Yeah.
Okay, I thought everyone watched Greenleaf at one point.
No,
I knew her from Greenleaf. Yeah. I know about. She's Grace from Greenleaf.
Okay, cool.
Okay, yeah. She's good. No man, again. Let's move on. All right, cool. All right. Last week also there was a film Merv put in the group called Fatale? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah,
Fatale, bruv. You know I've been calling this film, bruv. The maddest thing is, I've been calling Fatale forever. I was like, oh guys, you watched that film Fatale?
Man all suave and romantic, Fatale.
But I was like, nice, Fatale. Yeah. Fatale, is that what we're calling it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Femme Fatale, yeah, it's Fatale, man. Fatale. All right, cool. Bad to. All right, cool. I'm educated. All right, Fatale, starring the one Chris Ely.
Michael Ealy.
Yeah.
And Hilary Swank. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, talk to us. What's the film about?
I loved it, man. All right, so this film is about business guy. I think he's an agent, isn't he? He's a sports agent, Michael Ealy. That goes to his friend's stag do, one of his friends' stag do or something. They go to Vegas, like
his best friend, Rafe.
Yeah, best friend. Like you can see that him and his wife are a bit like kind of their relationship is a bit rocky from the get-go. But yeah, he goes to Vegas. Like his friend who plays Mike Coulter.
Yeah.
Luke Cage. Like, yeah, so it's like, look, when you're in Vegas, you're a single man, just enjoy yourself, innit? And he literally took that seriously. So
took the wedding ring off his hands.
Yeah, took the wedding ring. He thought, oh, I'm a single man now, innit? So like he goes and basically just hooks up with some woman, Hilary Swank, like, and they get on. But when they come back home, like to his house is serious anyway, like $1 million house, whatever. So they get burgled, innit? Like, well, there's an attempted break-in basically. So he just ends up going to has a fight with goes and has a fight with the robber, and then police come, and who's the police officer that investigates? The lead officer, a police officer. What's her name? Hilary Swank, isn't it? Yeah. So he's just like, oh shit, like, but when they start talking in private, it's like, look, don't worry, I'm not going to tell anyone, innit? Like, what happened between us just happened.
No, I beg you look at the whole plot away though, because I probably.
Oh yeah, seen it. Okay, all right.
You ain't watched it, Kel?
No.
Oh, I watched it,
Oh, okay, cool. We'll leave it there. Oh,
yeah.
That's cool. All right, yeah. It's a good. It's good. Yeah, it's a good film.
But that's as far as we go, innit? But no, it's a good film.
Oh, that's mad. I thought you'd seen it, Kel. I didn't realize.
I saw the trailer. I thought it said it all, but
do you know what? It was on the same levels as what's that recent film we watched with Nia Long and Omar Epps. Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's what
I thought it was a little bit better than.
No, that's what I'm saying. It was. That's what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was that.
It was a lot.
I thought that was the storyline. I thought that was it.
Yeah, it was a lot better.
That's the trailer. That's what I had in mind. That's how part it's like.
Yeah,
but now you might say it's good and stuff. I'll go back and watch.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, because my mom, I spoke to my mom about it. She was like, that's why I said, Mom, I ain't watched it yet because I think it's gonna be like the same as that one and that one. She's like, no, it's not. I was like, no, it is. She's like, no, it's not. So I watched it. I was like, yeah, no, it's not. She goes, I told you. I was like, yeah, it's all right.
I want more of them, and I like them. I like them films, man.
Yeah, it's got a few twists and turns in it.
Yeah.
A few twists and turns. Damn, you can't say nothing, though. We can't say nothing.
Dun, 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 dun,
all right, cool. We won't say nothing. Kel, watch it, and we'll continue this next episode.
Yeah, Rich, you watch it too, Rich.
I have no intention.
What is the matter?
It's so miserable.
All right.
Okay, well, that was Fatale. All right. On a side note, Rich, how was the rest of your annual leave?
Wasn't good enough, mate.
Did you stay off?
Yeah, stayed off. Still stayed off. I thought, nah. As long as I'm not on their laptop, that's the main thing.
So he's little man still at home now as well.
Oh yeah, he's done. He's finished. Absolute complete. Finished 2 weeks now, isn't it?
So I know what certain places off ends. They've gone on half time already. Is he on half time already?
Yeah, he's on half time already.
Oh, okay, he's officially on half time. I know some of them are
from Wednesday, isn't it?
I don't break up till Thursday.
Off, yeah.
And I know some schools have been off since Friday gone.
Yes, different areas, different rules.
Yeah.
Like, thank God for the bank holiday. I've got a few days off as well.
Oh yeah.
Obviously,
is it 2 bank holidays or just 1 bank holiday?
2,
yeah, 2.
Yeah, Good Friday.
Good Friday and Easter Monday. Yeah, cool.
And I've got a few days off as well. So thank you, God. Need these breaks, man.
Thank you for your sacrifice, God.
Thank you, God, for sending your son to die for us. You know, you're saying thank God for
no.
You didn't even have the reason for the season.
Exactly.
No, do you know what?
I like that reason for the season. I like that.
Bro, I say all the time, bro. Bare Easter and Christmas, bare people like, bro, remember the reason for the season. Remember why we're having this, bro.
Yeah.
I feel to go into work on Thursday and tell them I'm not working and take it off as religious purpose, like on religious grounds, but I don't know if it's gonna work.
No, it's not gonna work.
Bro, this is Holy Week, you know. I shouldn't be at work.
Technically, I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean? This is Maundy Thursday, bro.
Certain places in the world, like this is
right. This I'm saying. Certain places in the world, like if this was other things, yeah, like they're off. Yeah, Ramadan, everyone's off, bro. This is supposed to be we're off. But anyway, yeah.
That's another topic.
Another topic for another day.
We'll invite Marlon for that one.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize Marlon went on the pod today.
Big up, Marlon.
Yeah, shout out Marlon. He's getting a lot of comments this week, Marlon. Just one word of advice, Marlon. Turn on your light.
Turn on the lights. Lights, please. Lights, please.
And on that bombshell, that's episode 85.
Come on.
None of you are doing That's Up this week, isn't it? I forget it.
No, not. All right.
Oh, God, no, go.
No, I watched a program called One in It.
You watched the one on Netflix?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it's all right, you know. It's all right.
I thought it was going to be similar to what do you call it?
Soulmates.
That's why they watched
Soulmates, yeah. It's similar, but it doesn't focus on. Does it focus on relationships?
It focuses more on the relationship.
It's the background. It's the background of it.
The deal with the devil, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's the background behind the app. Do you know what I mean? How the app came about. But obviously, how this app came about, certain maneuvers that were done.
Yeah. I watched the first episode.
Okay.
Yeah,
so it's good. It's interesting. It's interesting.
Yeah, I like again. I watched
a lot of twists and turns going.
Because I watched I think first 2 episodes, and I thought, do I really want to watch this? And because when it all started off, and I thought about app and love, and I thought, really, how deep can this really go?
Did you watch Soulmates, Rich? You didn't watch Soulmates, did you?
No.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah.
No, it's cool. All right, guys, put Rich down as a guest. Sorry, I didn't know you heard that. Sorry, bro. I thought, because I turned my head, I thought I was just talking to them too.
Yeah, Rich is fully not on it. All right, cool. No, I thought it was interesting. It's a typical drama, isn't it? Like a lot of twists and turns. It's English, and it's a good. Yeah, I think this was made before Soulmates, you know. But
Okay,
I think because of the whole COVID thing, it got pushed back and stuff. But yeah, man, it's good. I recommend it. If you got some free time, watch it. It's good.
I'll give it a go. Yeah. Also, on a side note, don't watch Fatale with your partner.
Cool.
It leads to a lot of questions, and some you may not have the answer to.
All right, cool. Point taken.
Like I tried to. Oh, well, you're defending him now. Like it was one of those ones. So,
like, okay, we'll talk about it after.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, people, that's episode 85. Make sure you share, comment, like, subscribe, join the YouTube, join us on Facebook, join us on Instagram. Don't be a pagan, innit? Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't cost you a penny, mate.
It don't cost you a penny. All right. If you don't, you're officially an op. All right. On that bombshell, later.
Later.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.